Hello and welcome to Darkspell, a Rules Light D&D live play podcast brought to you by the Trinity Force Network. Join me, Dungeon Master Machinorum, as I take our adventurers through a homebrew D&D campaign every Friday. Follow the show on iTunes or the Trinity Force Network YouTube channel. Just search Darkspell Podcast to find us. If you love the show, follow us on Twitter at DarkspellPod, that's P-O-D, and leave us a review on iTunes. Both really help our show gain new listeners and grow. In last week's episode, the party agreed to help the city of Morin Harbor by stopping the gang of pirates hiding in the Korringwood, and Bingle fought one-on-one with a strange but deadly member of the crew on the edge of the forest. What will the party do with their new captive, and what lies in wait deep within the Korringwood? Find out right now on Darkspell. Where we last left off, you guys were on the edge of the Korringwood.
On the
Bingle
edge
just squared off against a gnome named Saturn, who had lovely green hair.
Bingle almost killed a guy.
I fucked him up.
Yeah, you fought him, you defeated him, you tied him up.
I didn't just defeat him, buddy.
He caught some of your arrows, though. That happened.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
I watched
pretty
that.
Crazy.
Well, did we watch that, or were we too far away?
It's an audio medium,
No.
Duffy.
Oh no!
No, you guys did just arrive, however, and you're all around his little campfire.
Oh, I've
at
got
the
a
edge of
leash
the
on him as well.
Korringwoods. You did put a leash on him. He is
God
bound.
Damn it!
So, at the end of the last session, you recovered some hit points. I forget how much you were,
this
but you're
poor monk into a seeing.
Oh, I
eye
ended up
man.
getting back to full health.
Yeah, so you're back up to full health. So it was kind of like dusk, and we're in it now. It was kind of like dusk when you guys had your fight. It's been a few hours. You're just kind of sitting there and relaxing and sort of recouping. In that time of recouping, what are you guys doing? So Bingle, you're kind of like, you're just chilling, you're relaxing.
Yeah, acting all cool.
Hell yeah.
I'm thinking about shooting some b-ball outside of the school.
So Saturn is tied up nearby. He's also just kind of like recouping as well.
Hello, friends.
What do you want?
Oh, he's up. Up and at him, bud.
Bingle, who's your friend?
Look me in the eyes when I speak to you.
He's kind of, so you have him bound. I'll say, all right, and this is probably a good point of clarification. You put a leash on him, so you just have a rope sort of around his
Picture
neck?
for those of you that have seen Lord of the Rings. Once Smeagol is comfortably part of the group,
You just
they have
Smeagoled this guy.
they have that rope around his neck.
Okay, so he's kind of like doubled over and sort of like groaning a little bit. So yeah, he's just kind of tied up there, but he sort of sort of rubs his head a little bit. You've stopped the bleeding.
I was about to say, can I make sure he's okay?
I mean, he's hurt for sure.
Why?
Like his legs
He
a
tried
little
to
messed
kill
up.
me.
Well, that's because you attacked me first.
I don't remember it that way.
I do. I thought you were my friends. Where are my friends?
Who are you?
My name is Saturn.
And what are you doing out here?
Well, we were trying to get supplies from the lighthouse. There was a ship that crashed there.
Who's we?
Who's we? Who are you?
I'm the guy that just kicked your ass.
Okay. Well, I don't really want to talk to you. How many of you are there?
About 4 dozen.
No, I hear 2, maybe 3 tops. One of you is maybe short.
No, when you... Oh, God.
I'm blind, if you couldn't tell.
Bingle, you attacked the blind man.
Bingle.
That doesn't seem very sporting. You hyperventilating or are you dying? I can't tell.
You proud of yourself there, Bingle?
It's not even been 10 episodes and I beat up a blind kid.
It's been like 3 encounters and you've already beat up a blind kid.
Okay, hold on though. This blind kid.
And by the way, a dog that you absolutely destroyed. Like you
did blow up a dog.
I blew up his seeing eye dog?
Yeah, you blew up his seeing eye dog.
Oh God.
You don't have a good way out of this.
I do have a good way out of it. This quote unquote blind boy. Let's not forget he caught an arrow out of midair.
We didn't see that.
Technically, yeah, I was about to say,
we have no idea.
Malag and Colgrim didn't see any of it.
Oh, blind are we?
Yes.
And I immediately go to punch him in the face.
Damn it. I'm not close enough to stop him, but I see it coming and just like, oh God.
I won't even make you roll for it.
He's not moving.
He's bound.
Just do it. He's bound. Just go ahead and roll a 1d4.
Oh my God, if you kill him with this...
How do I find the dice?
Laugh so hard.
That's a 1 damage.
Okay. Okay. So, what... You've caught
Didn't
me.
even react. Didn't even react to the point. See, this boy
very...
says he's blind, but I just punched him in the schnoz and he didn't even flinch.
Wait. You just punched him in the face and that proves that he isn't blind?
Yeah.
No, what you didn't see earlier was this motherfucker caught an arrow out of midair. Midair!
You're loud when you fight. And he spits out like a little bit of blood.
I'm going to try and patch this dude up.
All right.
What do I need to do?
What are you doing?
I mean, I want to. I guess like I don't know. The woodland equivalent of triage.
His leg is a little busted because, as I recall,
you can fix him, but he's still mine.
God damn.
He got his leg kind of hit by an arrow. That was sort of what brought him down, I believe. So you could like bandage up his leg.
Yeah, I was about to say like try and clean it or something, bandage it up, something.
Oh, put some gauze for his mouth too.
How much gauze do I have on me? I'm pretty sure I didn't pack any gauze for our wood trip.
Yeah, tape up his mouth. He's annoying.
I'll just say like you have enough to kind of wrap his leg. I'll just say like it was not necessarily like medical gauze, but like a piece of cloth or something like that, like a tear from a shirt or something like that. Nothing crazy.
Quick question, pal. Have you I gotta pick my words here. Gotta be PC about this. Have you heard Denon?
Who?
Oh, God.
Bingle, why would you think he knows who Denon is?
I know who Denon is.
He's not wrong.
I don't even know how to respond to that.
Don't all of us here in this circle know who Denon is? So, law of numbers.
But we came here with Denon. We would know who Denon is.
All right, let's forget it. Have you heard of a dwarf named Denon?
No.
Okay. He doesn't know Denon. How long have you been here in the forest?
It's been a few weeks now. We sort of left town and came out here.
Why'd you leave town?
I'm assuming it's from that big old monologue.
Yep.
We didn't really get along with the townsfolk.
Okay.
Well, we were sitting, eating, enjoying ourselves, spending our money, and all of a sudden they told us it had to stop. They took away our booze and the food, and Well, the captain didn't like that, and neither did the crew, so we left.
Have you guys been attacking the villagers?
Well, not on purpose. You just scare them away. We try to, at least.
So
Wait,
you've
are you
been
guys not with the
attacking
village?
villagers.
Are you guys not with the harbor? Who are you?
I did the hard work. One of you guys answer this question.
I mean,
we came here to bring food and supplies to the harbor on a ship, but there's a massive storm around the island, and in order to pierce through the storm, the ship ran into some issues.
Oh, so was your stuff we were taking then, huh?
Yes.
Where is the rest of our stuff?
Well, we were able to take back some supplies, not many, just one or two trips.
Where'd you take them back to?
Oh, I don't know if I want to tell you that necessarily.
Oh, okay. Let me. And then I tug on the rope and I tighten it.
Oh.
Where's the supplies going, Sad in my bud?
Why don't you roll me, Bingle, an intimidation?
I didn't intimidate this motherfucker enough already.
I don't know if he's necessarily going to trust you enough at this point.
It's not about... Okay, fine. Let's do it.
Because you're certainly not persuading him.
That is a 20.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
I slap him around the face again, just to show him who beat him in that fight.
See, this is the worst thing. I'm picturing the smallest person that's ever lived slapping a blind man.
To be fair,
also
bound
small.
on the ground.
Who's also
they are the
small.
same height.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, it's more or
It's
less
like watching
two
two children.
kids. Yeah.
Well, one
We're
children
watching two
bind
midgets
and
fight.
gag one.
I'd like to
and punch
remind
the
you
other.
that this midget child does more damage than both of you combined.
That's
All right?
untrue. You're just
Okay,
not
stop.
very tanky.
Stop. All right, listen. What do you want to know? What do you want me to do?
I already
You
asked.
got me.
I already asked you the question. Where is the material going?
In the woods.
Where in the... Oh, just near the trees then, huh? Oh, guys, it's all good. Just going by the trees, because we can leave
Okay,
this fucker
let me
behind
tell
now.
you which tree, what it looks like. Think about that.
How about you take us there? How about that?
I'm blind.
He has a point.
Point taken, fuck.
Well, how did you get out here then?
I had 2 people and my dog.
What did you do on the ship if you're blind?
I'm,
Oh, I bet I know what he did on the ship.
well, I'm
very uncomfortable with that.
He's the navigator.
a
Yeah, for real.
pretty
Navigator
decent,
of testes.
a pretty decent thief. We're a mercenary ship. We do jobs, and sometimes it takes a stealthy hand.
Oh, I bet you're good with those hands.
Very uncomfortable with this line of questioning.
Hold on. Let's see. Bingle, you notice now that your flare gun is gone, and he is twirling it in his hands. See? And he kind of tosses it back at you.
I'd like to punch him in the face again.
Go ahead and roll it. I'm actually... You're going to need to roll a full attack roll at this point.
Wait, can
Okay.
I'm going to roll a reflex check then to catch his hand as he's about to punch our prisoner again.
Where's the attack roll? How do I do that again?
Probably
just
roll a
roll a D. Yeah, just roll a strength roll. That's fine.
I'd like to do a dexterity.
It's
No,
you're
you only
punching.
get to do dexterity if it's an open hand slap.
All right, I'll
Otherwise,
do
it's
that.
a
I'd like to
strength
do an
roll.
open hand slap. I'd like to do
That's
a
not
backhanded
true.
slap.
Give me a strength check to see how hard you hit him.
19.
Oh
Okay.
my god!
Are you going to try to block him?
Yes, I'm going
okay.
to.
Yeah, go ahead and roll
and-
me a dexterity. I'm just going to do weird strength checks. And
Oh, I'm
10.
sorry. That didn't make it, bro.
yeah, no, you didn't make it. Go ahead and roll.
He rolled a
1d4.
10, listeners. He failed.
Yeah, 1d4 for me, Bingle.
Okay. I keep fucking losing my... That's a 4.
Okay. So his nose starts bleeding, and you kind of hear a little bit of a crack.
Hey, well done getting that gun from me. It looks like it turned out really good for you.
Can we please stop beating the blind man?
All right. So
I don't know what you're talking about. This is how my father treated me.
Jesus, here we go.
It's
so
a little
he's
bit
looking,
of, hey man, it's a little bit of backstory for Bingle.
He's looking pretty bad off, and he says, "Okay, listen, I can probably get us back to our camp if we go slow, and you take this stupid thing off me." But
I saw one problem with the statement you just made.
What's that?
That last bit ain't gonna happen.
What?
Have you ever seen Lord of the Rings?
Oh my god!
Damn it!
Can I at least have my walking stick?
Ooh, I don't know if we should like this. I just gave him his fucking walking stick. There's 3 of us.
Okay,
yes,
so
I will be merciful.
You notice that there's like kind of like these downed logs that were kind of made as like makeshift chairs, and then sure enough on one of them it's a wooden walking stick. It doesn't look anything special, but you know it's clearly like something with like some small carvings on it, and otherwise just a walking stick.
Look, Saturn, part of our ship crashed near the harbor. The inhabitants of Morin Harbor made sure we were okay, and we're just trying to find any survivors that were on our ship in order to meet a friend who helped bring us here, in order to assist in any way we can on this island. But the people in the harbor said that you attacked and stole their things and then ran off to the woods.
Well, it's not exactly how it happened, but I mean, you could talk to the captain if you wanted. He's not a pleasant man, though. I don't imagine after seeing what he did to me, he'll be too thrilled, but...
Uh-oh, that sounded like a threat, and I go to backhand him.
No, Bingle, stop.
Okay, I won't hit him anymore, but it did sound like a threat, so just check yourself.
Listen, do you want to do this? Are we going to go?
I'm going to take the leash off this guy.
Okay. He appreciates that, and he says, "Listen, we can leave now, or we can spend the night and leave in the morning. It's totally up to you."
I'd like to.
It is getting dark, which is a problem for two.
I mean, we
you.
could continue to do the thing that we did last time, where I can continue to.
Beat the crap out of him.
Yeah, well, scout ahead because I can see in the dark, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, I just don't know whether you guys want to. I don't know how you guys want to approach this camp. If you want to go with him as a prisoner, and like literally approach the camp in daytime with him, or if you want to sneak up and scout out the camp.
Well, we don't know how far away it is. We just know kind of a general direction that he's sort of kind of going to tell us.
Saturn, how far of a walk is the camp from here?
Well, with me leading you, it'd take probably about 2 hours, but if you were on foot, another hour otherwise. If I could see, it'd be much easier.
So then I think we should just go tonight. And at least scope it out. If it's only an hour away.
Well, it's going to be 2 hours away.
2 hours away.
No, I know, but that's. I mean, it's dusk right now. It's only like 8 o'clock.
When did the rest of your companions in the camp, when did they expect you to come back?
Well, the couple of us moving supplies back and forth, and me just sitting here to make sure that that they were coming and going normally. We don't really expect much trouble from the people in the harbor, and we haven't seen anyone else. So
you said things in the harbor didn't go quite as the people there said it did. What, from your knowledge, actually happened?
Well, they were jerks. They cut us off from our good time. I mean, we're stuck on this island like everyone else. We have gold to spend. If we want to eat and drink, we can do that.
They're out of food.
Well, Not necessarily our problem, but...
Well, if they don't have the food for you to buy, it kind of is.
Well, we left either way. It wasn't my call anyway, it was the captain's. I don't know what you want me to say.
I'm just trying to get an idea of what actually went on, because we show up, there's clearly a division between whoever's staying out in the Korringwood and the people of the harbor. Honestly, we don't know who to trust here. We're just trying to find our missing friends and try and find a way to combat whatever may have caused this storm or is causing any issues on the island. Have you run into anyone else while you were out here?
No, there was just a few bodies in the boat, but not anyone alive from your ship. You're the first few that we've seen other than the people from the harbor. Jesus, for all I know, you guys are from the harbor. I don't know. I don't care. If you really want to know more, you can talk to the captain.
Our original plan was to come up here and kill these people, wasn't it?
Yeah, but they don't have to know that.
No, I know that. I know that. No, I was just...
He kind of like cringes a little bit at hearing that.
No, I said that out of character.
No, you gotta say that in character. You gotta say that in character. I mean, we don't have to kill anyone.
Remember what we did last episode.
We don't have to kill anyone. We just have to solve the issue.
I think we should. I think we should do what no one expects. I think we should keep this boy with us and head to the sticks.
I don't hate that. That's hilarious.
That's what I think we should do.
I mean,
I'm not going to stop, or should we bring him with us? I'm not going to
stop you.
I think right now, I think that could be fun.
Yeah. Okay. It's fun, but does it help us?
We got to go to the sticks anyway.
We do,
I will say
but
that,
we just walked all the way west.
Yeah, you did promise Revan that you would take care of this problem of his.
As far as we know, we have. We took care of the pirate captain, as far as we know.
No, we didn't.
I'm calling it right now. This little blind boy is the fucking captain.
He did say that you could talk to the captain for answers, making it seem as if it was not him.
Oh, I know what his ploy is.
Can he incite that?
God damn it!
The blind captain of a mercenary ship. Yes,
that
you can try and mislead me all you want, Dungeon Master Mott.
I say we promise to get rid of the Pirate King. Or whoever, whatever.
Pirate captain. He's just now a king.
He's now a king. I've decided.
So we're in Act 1, right? So at the end of Act 1, we will fight the Skeleton King.
Hell yeah. I think we promise we get rid of the pirates. If we get rid of the pirates, the harbor's going to be as safe as possible. We won't have to worry about anything happening there. We won't have to worry about any engagements later. We can come back and heal up if we need to. We'll get some supplies back, which will help us.
I want to see what this blind boy does against some goblins.
I mean, maybe we take him with us later. If we end up killing everyone, then we'll just keep him alive.
Yeah, you know what? That's a fair point.
Saturn.
Or we can try and resolve it a different way. We don't necessarily have to kill every single pirate.
Saturn, we don't. Well, other than Bingle, we don't want to really hurt you. And
I saw this boy right here rip a human being in half and throw the carcass over his shoulders, so don't trust him.
There was literally no blood anywhere else at the scene except for yours and his.
No, I'm talking about when we killed his friends.
Oh, got it. All right. I'm like...
And I do remember a lot of blood.
At that scene, yes, you are absolutely right.
I might seem bloodthirsty on the surface. I mean, I have that appearance about me, but this guy over here, he's not as fluffy as he may look. And he can talk to fucking bears.
I mean, I disagree with everything that's going on, but that's okay.
All right, okay, so I think you're right, but I am for going and scoping out the thing tonight first. And if I have to go on my own with this boy, I'm happy to.
All right, let's scope it out. Because you have the vision, and we can't see shit. We'll hold on to Saturn.
I'm willing to make a promise to you boys that if I see any other people in between then and now, I won't engage.
Okay.
Well, thank you. We appreciate that.
Thank fucking God. All right, please go. Let's go. Saturn, if you could lead us as best you can, and then we're going to set up camp, and hopefully tomorrow morning we could talk with your boss.
Now, Mott, they didn't mend him up well enough to be able to walk fast, right? Like, he's still limping pretty heavily.
Yeah, he's going to be at a limp, but like the handicap that causes is going to be the same as him trying to fumble his way through the woods, blind. A forest. So he's going to be at a steady pace no matter what.
Quick. I want to ask him. I just can't be bothered to avoid how he knew how to jump over the fire when he was running away from me. He jumped over the fire. Was that because of the heat? Did he feel the heat?
I can hear and feel. I mean, I've been here for a while. I know the layout. I mean, I don't just.
Saturn, do you know why your friends may have attacked us?
Well, we have kind of standing orders that if anybody approaches to,
oh wow, interesting. Me too.
Them. Yeah, well.
Well, they tried to kill us after just trying to say something to them.
I mean, we're mercenaries. We know how to do one of two things.
Well, the thing that you knew how to do apparently didn't go very well for you.
Well.
Oh, snap.
Listen, are we going?
Oh, you little mutt.
Are we go? Oh,
shit.
He hates that. Like, are we going or are we going to just talk about it? You guys seem to really have it together here, so I didn't want to interrupt your well-laid plans.
Yeah, man, let's do it. Okay, so let's scope out. I want to scope out that thing and see how big the camp is, for example. See if we can get a read on the numbers. And
I need to know how you guys are planning on moving through the forest. Bingle, are you going to lead and scout ahead? Like, how far ahead are you going?
I'll keep like maybe 50 feet ahead.
Okay.
Not like super far. Like I'm like a sprint ahead, but I'm far enough that if they were to hit a twig, step on a twig, someone that I could see in my eye distance wouldn't hear the twig yet. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah, so
I feel like you'd probably be like within eyesight of us to like keep tabs on the direction we're moving, and you're probably adapting through the woods like at that, but you're there as a barrier to anything we might potentially run into between then.
Sure. So as best as Saturn can describe, he says that there's the camp is near a lake in the middle of the Korringwood. It's to the north, and if you run into the swamp, just kind of follow the swamp on its western shore.
This is fucking Lord of the Rings, dude.
You'll eventually hit that lake. So you guys are going to move into the woods?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Bingle, my boy. I want you to roll me a survival check to see how well you can navigate.
I will take this time to also mention to my party that as a gnome, my preferred terrain is forest, which means that as a ranger. So my party does not have difficulty traversing forests. My party can't get lost in forests. We're always alert to danger while in forests.
As long as they're with you.
With me, I can find twice as many supplies while foraging in a forest, and while tracking creatures, I can tell you their exact size, their number, and how long ago they passed by. As long as we're in a forest, so we're in good hands right now.
Okay. I will.
On that note, I'd like to take a look at it to see if there's any footsteps around.
Okay, so that one I'm definitely going to need a survival check, but I will also need to know for Kolgrim, and Maylog, you guys cannot see in the dark, so you're going to light like a torch or anything?
I don't think you should.
I'll have a torch.
Okay, because otherwise you guys are going to have a super hard time traveling in the dark. Like,
I got a 12 for my survival roll.
Okay, so you do see... so you guys have a torch in the back. Bingle, you do see some footpaths that seem to be kind of along the path that Saturn recommended, you can spot about 2 and then the drag marks of 2 individual sets of humanoid footsteps, as well as kind of a dragging mark similar to what you guys saw down by the boat.
Right. So okay, I'm gonna go back to the party really quick. I'm gonna go to them and say, just mention that I don't think we don't need to take this blind boy with us the whole way, because I can see a nice comfortable path as to where it's gonna lead right to the camp. So do you guys want me to just follow this? Do you guys want to just hunker down here and I'll just go quickly count the number of heads I see and come back?
I mean, I can't see shit, so it's
I'm blind as a bat.
Well, okay, well, I've told you guys now what I've seen, so what do you guys think? Like, I've seen the 2 tracks. They're obviously dragging something. This is obviously going to go to the pirate camp. We don't need this guy to show us.
If this is what you'd like to do, I'm open to it. We can follow to a certain distance just to make sure that if something goes to hell, we're there to help you.
This fucker's trying to steal shit.
All right. While you guys were discussing that, Saturn cut the rope with something which you could not see.
He didn't have a rope on him anymore.
Oh, he didn't, did he?
No, I took it off.
He ran. He's heading west.
All right.
Through.
Wait, I'm pulling out my bow.
Wait, is he still
I'm pulling
running?
out my bow. I've pulled out my bow and I'm drawing the string back.
Do it.
Yeah, I'm shooting him right now. What do I roll?
Give me just an attack roll.
That's an 11.
That's a miss. He's gone.
I fucking knew we should have kept the rope on him, boys. Hate to say I told you so.
All right, you're in the middle of the woods. You're now alone.
So now we know exactly we got to get to that pirate camp first. So I say we hustle. Stick with me. Let's just go fucking lay waste.
He's also blind, so we might still be able to make it there before he gets there.
For all he knows, we're gonna meet him at the sticks. All right, yeah, no, I think we should fucking haul ass, and we'll just all go together. So I can while you're with me, you won't get lost. You won't have difficulty traversing.
Works. Yeah, let's do that.
And let's just get to that camp. Try and get there before he does.
So you guys are gonna move pretty quick.
Yeah, we're gonna fucking haul ass.
Okay, so the path through the woods is decent. With Bingle's eyes, is decently well cut. You can tell that they've maybe traversed this and explored this area quite a bit. True to what Saturn said, it does eventually lead out to a lake, and I will explain the scene that you arrive to.
Oh shit!
Oops. So,
fuck! I knew that little shit was a shit.
You know, I try so hard
I knew that
to
little
make
shit
this
was a shit.
Make us not just kill everyone we run into.
Dude. I had a leash.
But
on him.
every time I ever try to do something, okay, every single time,
it's true.
The scene is set for us to just have to kill everyone.
You know what this is, though, my friend? my dear, beautiful Colgrim. This is the materials of character growth. That's what this is.
So the three of you arrive on the southern forest edge to what looks to be a camp. So what you see in this outpost is to the northeast corner, you see the edge of a lake that spans out quite a ways and sort of is fed by a river that heads to the northeast. There are a line of tents roughly 50 feet in a clearing past the edge of the forest. You're on the southern side. To the west seems to be the beginning of a clear-cut path that leads elsewhere, and almost immediately in the center of this clearing is a roughly thrown together watchtower that's roughly about 15 feet high. To the north, there's a further tree line that goes into darkness, and you can't quite see that far out.
Sorry, Ma, you said this was a clearing, right? Like just a big grassy clearing? Okay.
There's a campfire in the middle, and that is illuminating the area. Why don't you all roll me perception checks?
I got a 23.
I got a 9.
Perception. I got a 15.
Okay. Maylog and Bingle, between the two of you, you notice that there are these 3 tents which all seem to be occupied. You can hear people talking to one another. You can see some movement kind of back and forth, and you can tell that there's one slightly larger humanoid-looking figure at the top of the tower overlooking the area.
All right, boys. My initial instinct here, I mean, I'm thinking that this is the little pirate camp in here. It seems like a nice place for them to have a camp, right? By the water, a nice little clearing in the forest. They have some natural protection. They got a watchtower here. I think I should fire my flare gun and light one of the tents on fire. See if I can do it from a direction where they won't know where it's come from.
You got that back from Saturn, right?
I did, yeah. I punched him in the face.
He tossed it back.
Okay.
And then I punched him in the face. Let's not forget I punched him in the face.
Many times.
As much as I would like to try diplomacy here again, considering that it hasn't worked at all and these people are aggressive, do we just want to take them out?
That's what I'm thinking, right? And I'm thinking that you guys can... The fire will allow for enough of an immediate distraction that you guys can just fucking run in and at least take out a couple of them.
I will say, Bingle, you already did use your one shot for the day earlier.
Oh, I thought I took a rest.
No. It's a whole day. Yeah.
All right, I'd like to light an arrow on fire with a torch.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're gonna take a shot?
Well, I mean, if these guys are down with that, I'm not. I think
the best plan would be for how much light is there in the tent area?
There is a very large campfire in the center that's illuminating the entire area, and there's probably about 10 feet outside of the campfire, or outside of like the ring of tents and tower that's illuminated enough that like you would be seen unless you were attempting to be particularly sneaky.
Can we move up as far as we can to not be in the light, but like move up a bit? And if Bingle wants to flank, that's fine.
Yeah, I'd like to flank around. I just think that firing, and I mean, I could light an arrow in a number of ways. I could do it with like my flint and my tinderbox. I just think I mean, honestly, an arrow is better than the flare gun because it'll be a lot quieter, and they won't. By the time the arrow lands, I doubt they'll know which direction it came from. I just think it'll create a little bit of pandemonium. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So what I would like to do then is I want to flank up the right-hand side, and get as close as possible without getting into the...
So you're going to try and hug the water, go towards the water side?
Okay, good. So I'm going to head pretty much directly north.
Just be so quiet. Please be so quiet.
I have real high dex and good stealth, so I think we're going to be okay. And you can always, like, let's have you be ready to fire.
Do you want me to stick here, or do you want me to flank left?
I think you need to keep eyes on the watchtower, so you should be in a position where you can see.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move
watchtower.
about oh god, a good 100 feet to the left. Then I'm gonna quietly work my way around the tree line because I want to get a good eye on that watchtower. Because if I need to take that guy out, I'd like to.
My capabilities are severely limited unless I'm in melee, so I'm just going to move in a
don't worry,
straight line.
buddy. We will get you to hit things very soon.
I'm gonna flank. I'm gonna run down the right hand side, to try and look for a flank. You're going to try and basically barrel down the middle. And once we get spotted, I think Bingle should take that shot.
I think I'm going to fire
either we get to the tree line, or we get to the light line, or whatever it is, and then you fire.
Fire the arrow. When do you want me to fire the fire arrow?
When we get to the tree line. Or when we get to the light line. Yeah.
Okay, so you want me to... I'll fire... You guys are going to get to the light line. The signal to go will be when the fire arrow hits the tent and they all start looking at it. I'm then going to take an immediate shot at the dude in the watchtower, and then you guys are just going to run in. Yeah?
If you keep eyes on the guy in the watchtower, make sure he can't get to us, we should be able to make pretty short work, I think, of most of these guys.
All right, let's work our way into position then. And just give me a hand signal when when you're ready to rock and roll.
For Maylog and Colgrim, you guys are getting pretty close to the camp. And certainly within earshot. I'm gonna need stealth rolls for the both of you.
Yeah, I rolled a 13.
Okay.
I rolled a 14.
All right. You both are fine to approach, but
all right.
You can kind of tell that like getting any closer is definitely going to be a bit obvious.
You guys ready to fucking rock and roll? Is your blood pumping?
All right, here we go. Let me.
We ready for combat?
I'm ready to rage.
Okay, so my hope is if they start running for all the fire in the tents and stuff, I'm assuming we had this conversation. We were still close. Like let them all run and get distracted. Okay, because then
right,
I can.
Bingle, I need you to take the shot.
Okay.
Take the shot.
Roll.
All right, I'm lighting my with my flint and tinder. I'm behind a tree. I'm just lighting an arrow on fire.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll that.
Do you want me to roll it?
Roll an attack. Just an attack.
That's an 11.
Okay.
And I'm gonna aim for the tent that's just right there.
The front, like the closest tent to you, basically?
The biggest target there is, yeah.
Okay, so it's
That's
quiet in the camp. You can tell that there's some light conversation going on, and then all of a sudden, streaking across the sky, is this flaming arrow, which sinks itself deep into the canvas of the tent closest to the center of the camp. You immediately hear ruckus as the people from within the other tents very quickly move out and go to see what the commotion is. And the whole camp explodes with activity. What you also see is a massive silver dragonborn jump from the top of the watchtower and crash to the ground below, landing on a single knee, hands pressed against the ground, rising and shouting commands.
Oh my god. He landed like Superman.
As one person goes to go and put out the tent, and the other you can see motioning towards the source of the flame.